Hey Hometalk friends, it's Sonia and Matt with Junk Monkey Paint Company. I'm Sonia, Matt is behind the camera.
That is I am he.
We're gonna hang out this evening. We are super excited to be hosting tonight's DIY Live. It's really just a quick and simple one, and it's gonna be great for your winter decorating. I say winter, anybody else out there that loves to be able to decorate more timeless, not necessarily specific for holidays, but things that you can put up and it spans a long time. So for example, I have got some reindeer. All right, would two be considered a herd?
No.
No? I'm glad Matt's here to help me. How about two snowflakes? Pretty cool, right? I'll show you these guys up close really quick. These are actually wooden cutouts that I got when we recently went to a Michael's trip. And I got a star and I got an angel as well. So what are some of the things that you guys love to decorate with? Just to let you know, I am joining us right now in the comments below. So if you have any questions as we go throughout this project, be sure to holler them out because I will be happy to help you. So for this project, you're going to need just some quick cutouts. You can find these in the wooden section. You guys can cut them out yourself if you have that ability. You can find something similar. You can find metal ones, wooden ones, like I said, painted or unpainted ones. Just find some really cool decor shapes that make you happy and that float your boat, as I like to say. So the other thing we're going to use tonight is some canvas. So if you go to Wally World, if you go to, of course, Walmart and you go to the craft section, you can find they have a lot of stretch canvases, and actually they're relatively cheap. You don't have to pay a lot for them. Sometimes you hit them on sale. Use your coupon if you're going to Michael's or Joann Fabrics or another art store in your area. That's a great way to save as well. So I have actually picked myself up a bundle. I get this set of 4 at Walmart, and I think it's somewhere around $6, $7 for 4. So you can break that down. It really doesn't cost a lot. By the way, for those wooden cutouts that I picked up at Michael's, I paid, or at least they're priced, still in the back, for $2 right now. But I actually got them on sale last week. I think they were 40% off. So Matt, you're gonna have to help me do the math, or some of my smart math friends out there. So $2 with 40% off. What is that?
They are ornaments.
Less than $2. Yes, cute little ornaments. So yeah, actually, you know what? I'm glad you called them ornaments, Matt, too. On the back, they're called DIY wood ornaments, right?
I didn't call them that.
I called them cutouts. Yeah, Michael's called them that.
Michael, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's
didn't
all
mean
good.
to offend you, Michael.
But actually, you can do this project I'm about to show you if you go to the ornament section too. I'm just using the flat wooden cutouts. They're really thin. And I love the fact that they look like distressed wood, which floats my boat. I love me some shabby distress. The other thing I'm going to use tonight is a bunch of my favorite Junk Monkey paint colors. So we have got Be My Honey. Who out there has tried some lovely Be My Honey? We've got Woodland Fairy. Oh my gosh, if this does not scream like a nice winter seasonal color, I don't know what does. We got some Liberty Blue because, you know, we got some snowflakes going on, so we're gonna need some blue. We've got some, this is antique lace that I picked. I went and grabbed one of my light colors, my neutral. So you can use white, you can use like a cream color you have or something like that. We're also gonna use our smoky coal. This is a beautiful brown gray. So remember how I said those cutouts are distressed, they've got some brown peeking through. Anytime you're using smoky coal, it just fits in so nice with wood. So I like to be able to paint my furniture with my Junk Monkey paints, and then I like to be able to create my decor that matches it perfectly. So this is gonna be a great gift to give to somebody, keep for yourself, and you can do these in any sizes. So we're gonna do some miniature decor tonight. So I've also got some black velvet in case I need to darken anything up or add a little bit of antiquing. And also we have got Teal River, which is just a beautiful teal color. Everybody loves some teal, all right? So then I have a tray. Now I pick my trays up at the dollar store, and honestly, last season, I went and got a whole bunch of these little trays for 25 cents because it was clearance at the end of the year, and I'm still using them. What I'm doing is I'm using it now as a tray to hold all my colors. You really don't need a lot of paint for this project. Just get a little bit, but I'm gonna pour a little bit out of each color. I'll tell you what also works great for this is if you have spoons, say it with me. So if you get any of the plastic spoons or something like that, that's always great to keep with you when you're trying to scoop out your paint. I think I just saw Stanley Cat go by. He likes to hang out with the DIY projects. What can I tell you?
He's being quite moody today.
He's being moody.
He is.
Uh-oh. Must be the change in the season. I'm gonna put a little bit of my antique lace down here as well. The other thing that I have is a bunch of my just little small brushes, okay? These are not any particular style brush. It doesn't really make a difference. But at the end of the day, because the technique that I'm going to do a weathered background effect on here, because this is a small space, I really don't want to use a large width brush, okay? So I'm just using these small ones. They range from probably like 1 to 2 to 1.5 inches, and there's a variety. They always stay kicking around. And then I have a water jug as well right here, of course, that I can go ahead and drop them into. So let's go ahead and get started. Which one do you think I should make cute first, Matt? Every husband loves it when you ask them when you should make cute first, right?
Yeah, notice how
you guys love decor.
Totally ignored you right there.
All right, I'm going to get your help. I'm going to pass this off to my cameraman so I can keep working forward. But, babe, I'm going to get you to cut off on the back of each of these ornaments. Would you be so kind to cut off that little bit of string? Do you see what that's right there? I'm going to pass this to Matt, the other half of Junk Monkey Paint Company. I will paint, he will cut. And
the good half.
What's that? The good half?
Good
cop,
half.
bad cop. Actually, I need the little reindeer's cloth too. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and create our background, okay? And to create, much like on a piece of furniture, I teach you guys, and I've been on here before and taught you how to do a weathered blend. This is just a simple effect of doing that, but except doing it on a background like this. So I'm just gonna pick a brush that I feel like I wanna go with right now. Oh, I feel the cat below my knees here. He's getting excited. He wants to see what's going down. So what I want you to do is pick 2 colors. And for me, I'm gonna probably use my antique lace. And because I'm gonna start with my reindeer first, and I'm just gonna go with probably like a weathered gray look. So how do I do that? I have my I have my smoky coal down here, which, do you see this gray right here? Definitely a brown gray right there. So what I'm gonna do, oh, thank you. Did you cut that off? Perfect. Thank you. Now he's free. He could run away now. There's no loop on him. So what we're gonna do is put a little bit of our smoky coal and a little bit of our antique lace together. And very lightly, we're gonna go back and forth over this canvas to create a really cool background, all right? So the paints blend really nice together, and as long as you go and keep them, like the colors wet together, you will get a beautiful, cool, rustic background that is so easy. I'm gonna actually come over closer to you guys so you can really see it as I do this. But this is one of those projects that you can do with, somebody in your family, your creative sisters, your girlfriends, your guy friends, if you guys are in the creative vein together, but also something that you can get little hands to help you with. So let's go ahead and do our weathered look all across the background right there. 2 colors, and of course, when 2 colors match up, we get the 3rd color, right? Does that make sense? So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of brush these out. I like for it to be a nice weathered look, nice and even. Don't forget to do your sides as well. The nice thing about our paint is that it dries really quickly. So if you start down the process of painting a whole bunch of these, it won't take long before they're all dry. But can you see from there just how weathered that looks? It's pretty cool, right? So you don't have to be, a perfectionist. This is just beautiful winter decor. And I'll show you how to bring it together, give you guys some ideas. And like I said, this could be a fun set. So I have to ask, because I know there are some of you guys out there. And by the way, I have to tell you that our Hometalk community stretches around the world. It's the world's largest online DIY network. And and here at Hometalk, we love seeing where you guys are watching from. So please do tell us where you're watching from. But I was gonna say that some of you guys out there, so please comment below. We'll be watching for that. Let's see who we can find that is watching from the furthest away. That's always so fun. I'm coming to you guys live right now from Pennsylvania in the US. Look how beautiful that is. If that was a piece of furniture, that would be a very easy technique to do on a drawer, a top, or whatnot, all right? So let's go ahead and we're gonna put that out here and let it dry in front of us, just like that. Let's do one more as well. So some of you guys are probably already, don't get mad at me when I say this, but some of you are just that good that you're already getting ready for the gift giving season. I know. We're past now October. So of course, you know, it just, the switch has been flipped, and I know you guys are, some of you guys are definitely. So are you a get it done? I've already started. Maybe you got it done. I don't know. All your gift giving for the season already. Or maybe you're somebody who is a last minute person. I don't judge, because I am usually that last minute person. That's just how I roll. So again, we're going to do the second one right here. But this will be a great thing if you knock out a bunch of these now. It's not an expensive thing to do. You could decorate for winter. You could use this as a cute little gift set to give to somebody. This is so adorable, so easy. Don't forget to do your sides. Perfect. What are you doing?
You know when you try to fit underneath something small because you still think that you're small.
Are you playing with the cat over there?
And then you don't fit under said small thing and about
Right.
knock it over.
You grew up?
Yeah. I'm sorry about your life.
You knocking my light all over the place. What are we gonna do? All right, guys, I'm gonna do the side over here. And I'll give you a close-up view. Can hear the wind blowing outside tonight. Anybody else love this season of just getting creative and crafty? It can be cold outside, it can be snowing outside, windy, cold temperatures, but inside it is warm. You got munchies and great paint projects. So here we go. So we're gonna put these to the side and let them dry. How cute is that? What do you guys think? 2 colors. Remember, this was a smoky coal and this was an antique lace. And when they match up, they also give you that 3rd color. So how sweet. So in my mind, that is a set. Let's work on doing a blue set as well real quick. Again, this is just a quick 20-30 minute flip. It's really not going to take a whole lot of time at all. So let's break open this as well. So let me ask you guys, what is your favorite thing to craft on? Or maybe you do a different array. Like what's your thing? Do you paint furniture? Do you paint canvas? I don't know. Do you do murals? What is your creative vein? What's your lane that you usually love to stay in? For me, I'm a furniture painter, but I also love doing my decor that matches it as well. And a lot of times when the weather changes like this, sometimes you just want to sit around the table at night and just craft and get out, you know, your paints and do what you got to do. Just like this, lay it on newspaper all over and go to town. So I don't mind, for me, having a little bit of, like I always say when I'm on here, I'm okay with the casserole, okay? So I'm okay with my paint colors touching each other. I think I'm gonna go with, although I do need a little bit more of the antique lace. So I would definitely encourage you with whatever color scheme you do for yours, just make sure that you at least have a white or a cream or something like that, a tan color, so that you can lighten and do this. And you can do any color you want. For me, I'm doing like, that's a weathered gray. Now I'm gonna do like a blue color. So I'm thinking a snowflake. So let's do some Liberty Blue and a little bit of our antique lace together. And now, and there's a little bit of gray still left on this paintbrush that will eventually just completely disappear. And the lighter your coat that you do on this canvas, the faster it will dry. I'm going to be doing some gluing in a second. I do have my heat gun, but you know, typically you want to give it at least a half an hour to let it dry. So do a bunch of these, do your backdrop. It's good if you're a creative, if you're, you know, making these, for example, a vendor show, or anything that you do as a creative like that where you're doing a lot, it is good to batch it out. Do you guys do that? Where you focus on one part of the process. Like for example, you know, I'm going to spend the next little bit just painting all the backgrounds. And after that, I'll come back and do the next step at the same time on all of the pieces I'm doing, right? You actually save a lot of time by doing that. It's very productive. The sound of crafting. All right, guys. So again, I'm going to straighten up my lines a little bit, going with a smaller brush so I can get smaller, just a smaller weathered look. Like it's not so thick with a big wide brush. And there you go. You can add in as much white as you want. Like for example, I'm going to go back into the antique lace just to show you that as long as you keep your paints on a wet edge, meaning that they're still wet, the Junk Monkey paint will blend really, really nice for you. So we go all over, you get it just the way you like, and you move on. So
I like it.
Do you like that?
I like it.
Like the blue? There's the blue, there's the gray. Okay, what color? You can influence my next color here. Let's see here. How about we do some Be My Honey since we have it out? We have time to lay down some more colors here real quick. So if you're just joining us, we're doing some quick winter decor together. Doesn't have to break the bank. And we're using canvas, some beautiful cutouts. You can use ornaments, and we're creating a really cool background that will make the piece come together. All right, let's go into a little bit of, oh, Woodland Fairy would be so pretty too, huh? Yeah, all right, let's do some, let's do with Be My Honey. I do, yeah. Let's do some Be My Honey in a little bit of light color. There's some blue now left on my brush. Blue and yellow goes really good together.
Yellow make green.
Like that, isn't that pretty? You guys see that?
Okay, all right. You're okay there.
You like that? I'm gonna even add in a little blue.
What? Oh.
Now we're getting all crazy with the Cheese Whiz. I know, right? I am a wild woman. I can't help it. This is where I express myself on canvas. So you can't hide what's inside. So you can get all crazy with the colors that you want to do as well. So let's come in for a quick close-up. So now we're gonna go do the sides right here. And again, you can make any color be the, you know, the primary color that you want. Whatever makes you happy. I think I should add another color into there. What do you think? What's your thoughts? Do you see anything on the table that would be good added into this color scheme, Matt?
I think that's good.
You like that?
Can't get too crazy with that.
Can't get too crazy with the Cheese Whiz?
Nope.
What? Maybe I'll lighten that up.
Going for winter, right?
I am going for winter, yep. So we're going for a winner in winter. Okay, that's cool. I do like that. So there we go. Got a little bit of blue, a little bit of the antique lace, and the Be My Honey, which is super, super cool. Cool. I was thinking about the star when I did this, so maybe having some of the you know, Be My Honey. I'm gonna make it be a little bit more darker. There we go. I like that. Perfect. Okay, let's let that dry. Right there. We see all those wonderful colors. And maybe we'll do one more. What do you guys think? You think I should do the Woodland Fairy? That'd be cool, huh? I think maybe I will. All right, we're gonna go into Woodland Fairy, but this time I'm gonna go into the black with it as well. So that's why it's nice to have a tray, because if you do, that way, again, if you do a casserole of colors, nobody's gonna judge you with like, oh my gosh, your paints, you're intermixing your paints. Just pour a little bit out, and a little bit goes a long way. I think I just painted my hand right there. Now I'm gonna match the decor. So this is a color called Be My Honey. I put black in with it. Do you see a little bit of black there? But now I feel like I do need some light, just to lighten it up a little bit. I think it's interesting when you add some lights and darks into your painting, because think about when you get your hair done, right? You got highlights and you got low lights, and that's what gives it dimension. So by doing a blend of a couple colors versus doing one solid color on the back, it really makes it interesting. Or like that. See how that's shaping up. Yes, yes, yes. So are you guys, tell me, let's do our poll of the evening. Tell me, have you started decorating for winter, or dare I say the C word, but have you started decorating yet for the next season? Are you somebody that will keep up, or how long will you keep up your fall decorations as we do the seasonal switch over? Tell me where you are. Oh, I like that. Look how nice that came out. Ooh, isn't that pretty? I like how too, you know, just as you dip in your brush, like the sides are a little bit lighter. Do you see that? This one turned out really cool. And that's what's nice, that when you do these with everybody's will look different, just depending on like how much color they use, the color that they used. But I think that absolutely turned out fabulous. What do you think of that one?
Faboo.
Do you like this one best? I think I like that one best. So,
You need a Christmas tree for that.
isn't that sweet? I do, right? What do I have? I have, let's see what we'll put on that one.
You have...
Yeah. All right, so now let's go back to the gray ones and see how they are doing. At this point now, we've got to let them all dry, okay? So, let's see here. I do have my heat gun. Let's go ahead and plug that in real quick.
Let's
And at
get
least
this
go
plastic away from it.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and go back to the first ones that we were working on, because these are obviously the last ones that we just did, so they are a little bit wet. All right, the other cool thing is, guys, I'm doing this with a paint background, but also know that if you have, like, remember how I did the tutorial on here 3 weeks ago, where we did the bench and we used all kinds of mixed media paper? Well, you could do that as well. Right now we're just setting up the background, and this blend gives just a really pretty, classy kind of look to some really classic winter decor. All right, boom. I think we're almost dry. It's a little bit wet there. No, not quite. So go lighter, and for the purposes of TV, we're just going to try to speed this process up and help it along a little bit. So at least for the first two that we started, so you guys can see how to complete this project from beginning to end. Okay, I think we're good right there. Definitely wear your paint clothes. Okay, I think we are good right there. I am somebody who loves shabby style. I love distressed style. That's probably why I picked up a lot of these cutouts. It's because they were already distressed for me. I won't be painting over them. I love them as they are. But also know, for me, I always keep sand pads close to me. You can get these as well as all the Junk Monkey supplies that I use here on our live DIYs at junkmonkeypaint.com. You'll see it either linked up above or down below. And that link will take you right to our website. But what I like to do as well is distress a little bit. I am not afraid to distress a canvas just really lightly. You don't want to do it a whole lot. But I do like that just faded out look. So when you sand our paint, it will really mute out. So these are pretty well dry right now, so we can move on. But look how fantastic they turned out. Perfect, right? Beautiful backdrops for our cutouts that have already done the work for us. So these are our deer. And so next what I would do is actually just grab some, glue. So I have a glue gun, but I also have this kind of glue as well. This is my favorite glue that I've come to find. It's called Rapid Fuse. You can find this on our website as well. And it dries in about 30 seconds, it says, and then I think it says it cures. Let's see, it dries in 30 seconds and it cures or sets within 30 minutes. So it's really good for just quick, when you want things to dry quickly. Oh, good.
Not for practical jokes.
Just don't glue your fingers together, right? So now what we're gonna do is go ahead and find the right look for our deer. Oh dear. All right. I also like Gorilla Glue, but the only thing is I ran into sometimes when it's bubbles and it foams, oh man, I've had to Dremel tool it out. Anybody else ever deal with that? So we'll put that deer on there. Now because this is canvas, it can bend in just a little bit. So honestly, just stay here and hold it for at least 30 seconds together, so that way it will actually make connection for you. So there's that one right there. And then we're gonna do the other one real quick. Oh dear. So again, these cutouts were only $1 or something. What's that?
The edge of that.
Oh yeah, the tag. There we go. It can hide on the back, huh guys? All right, let's just drop that down. All right, so this has got to make connection and do the dry thing. So don't try to disturb it. Don't hold them off because they will slide off. You just got to do it and let it sit, okay? So the other ones here, while these are drying, I guess I could kind of show you what I was thinking as those dry, is that the Be My Honey, I was thinking that that would be so cool to do the same sort of effect and put my star right over the top of it. We're gonna let this dry, drop it on. I'm gonna do some edging here in just a second on our rustic reindeer. But I was thinking that would be a really cool one for the star. And we could do a star set, right? But I have a star and an angel that I was gonna consider maybe being one set. And then I also have, and here is our angel right here. This would be a really cool one. And when you're out and about, I know at Michael's that I just grabbed some of the shapes that I was really drawn to. They have Christmas trees. I think they have a little, like a truck, one of the little red trucks. How sweet would that be together right there? I think that would be absolutely adorable. And so, again, it's like blocks, right? But if you don't want to cut blocks, just go get the canvases. It's so much, honestly, easier and get them on sale. Let me push that up there just a little bit. So there is our angel. And then I was thinking for the snowflake, I think a blue. How about you guys? So now I was thinking about doing a set because I do have 2 of these. Oh, there's the other one over there. And putting 2 together. And wouldn't that be sweet? Because if you put them side by side, if you have a small wall, if you have a little buffet, put 2 of them together or a couple of them together, it would be so sweet. And you can use any cutouts that you want. So you know what, when you go to your favorite stores and they have a dollar section of the cutouts, go and find whatever you want. You just have to build your background, make it interesting to really make it much more of a bigger piece, right? And really pull it together. So these are drying right now, but also a couple things that you can do to bring it together is actually, we can go right back over here into our antique lace on the side, just the same color that we have within here. And now what I'm gonna do is just kind of frame it out a little bit. So all I have to do is take my Junk Monkey paint, I put my brush on an angle, and now I have a beautiful frame for my little reindeer. And ain't she sweet right there? That way, just makes it feel more finished. It's like anything I always say, when you put a picture in a frame, right? So just by doing a little bit of that edging, now we have a beautiful reindeer piece of decor. But we don't have just one, we have 2. So let's do the same thing. Here's a quick instant replay. So again, brush on an angle, and what we're gonna do is just put them into a frame. If you guys are doing vendor shows, if you're looking for gifts, if you're looking for little projects to do with little people or anything like that, you guys can just break out these projects. That's awesome.
That one.
What do you need?
That one.
You need this one?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, what are you asking me for?
This one.
I can see Matt off to the side. I'm like, what? What do you want from me?
Oh, never mind. Too late.
Uh-oh. What are you doing? Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
Are you fixing him up? Oh, is he sideways?
He's off.
We can just pull him off.
I can't.
I can do it. He's super fused. All right, guys. And so when you do your edging, we can go ahead and also bring it in a little bit further. Matt's trying to help me, oh dear, fix the deer up here in the center. When you guys are doing this, you won't be in front of a live audience and trying to get it all done in 20, 30 minutes. So take your time and straighten up your deer. Otherwise, you won't be in an oh dear situation. But look at that. Pretty cool, right?
Deer.
You fixed it?
I'm so proud of myself.
There's nothing you can't fix, right? Thank you very much. All right. Is that pretty good right there? So we can go ahead and round out our corners really quick, guys. I hope this is giving you some quick inspiration here. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight on Home Talk. I'll show you one final thing because I know you guys are going to ask me. Sonia, say it with me if you haven't already asked it. How are you going to seal, or do we have to seal? You don't positively have to seal this. I would only seal this if this is going to get touched a lot and used a lot. But quite honestly, the way I would seal, I'll show you real quick. So this would be cute as a set. Put them stagger them. You could go ahead. You have ideas?
Giving it to family, and you want to look classy. You put the poly seal on it.
Yes, absolutely. Put a little bit of shimmer. You could, I'll show you in 1 second as well. But yeah, I was gonna say you could add maybe even a little, you know how you get the small ribbon that looks like little plaid? Put a little plaid ribbon right here, or give them a necktie or a bow tie or something fun like that, right?
You know what we call that in Pittsburgh, right?
What?
That's snazzy.
Snazzy. It is snazzy. Totally snazzy.
Snazzy.
So this is our banana peel. Think about a banana has a peel. to protect it. This is a protective covering for your furniture, for your decor and more. It puts a nice little shell around things. So you could always go ahead and you could seal it with your banana peel. Something fun that you could do as well. And by the way, we do have polys that have metallic pigments into them. So right now our champagne is currently sold out, but we do have silver, which is awesome. It's a silver pearl, which would be beautiful for wintry kind of sparkly things. Sparkly. I also found this stuff as well. If you like glitter, now I'm not going to spray it in here because we're all happy on life as is and we're inside right now. But if you ever want to find like a glitter seal or something like that, just shake it up and take it outside, lay them all out, and just do a quick seal over the top of everything, right? So totally up to you. Just have fun with it, and because at the end of the day, creating should be all about positivity and just all about having fun, right? You totally have a license to do whatever the heck you want, and there are no rules. Only the fun that you want to have. So thank you guys for joining me for this quick 30-minute DIY project. I hope it gives you lots of ideas for your winter decor, for your winter decorations. Did you enjoy this DIY? And are you going to do it? Be sure to subscribe to this channel because there are tons of other creatives that come on live and share wonderful ideas. And sometimes you just want to hang out and get inspired. I will see you guys again next week. Take care from Sonia and Matt of Junk Monkey Paint Company. All right. See you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.